Marva, Farrington, YNC, USN. Well, we learned how to march in the basic, the APG school. You learn how to march, you learn how to salute, you learn how to say yes sir, and or yes ma'am, and just the idiosyncrasies of Navy that aren't in the general public, which was very helpful. And I remember one time we were, and this was in New Orleans. Both schools were in New Orleans. And we weren't that far from the commissary at the Navy Training Center there. And we would have to go and stand out in front of the commissary and practice our saluting to all the officers that came by. So that was interesting because they knew what we were doing and whatnot, so they would correct us when we didn't quite do it right. So until we got it right. So it was interesting. There was, I'm thinking about 24 people in my class. It wasn't huge like you have in your regular basic training. But then the school was only 2 weeks, and that was a continuous. After we were done, they had another group come in and another group come in type thing. It was interesting to talk to the different people. That some of them did have prior military service, but there had been enough of a gap that they needed a refresher, and so they sent them to the school for the refresher also. Some of the people's attitudes I really didn't agree with. I didn't think they were as committed as they should be. And I wonder, even to this day, how they fared, because I don't know. But yeah, because that was the time, 84, where you know, people were talking about going to Canada to avoid being called up for, you know, for different things. And I thought, well, then why did you join? So, well, I had an advantage of being a spouse of an active duty member. So I did have some inkling of what it was like, not total, of course, but to me, it, can't think of the right word I'm trying to think of, met my expectations of what I expected it to be. I thought I dealt with everything pretty good personally. I enjoyed my time in the Navy Reserves and when I was active duty, because I did do several active duty stints.